Self-care. Self-care is a full-time job. Yesterday, I had a conversation with a friend, and the subject comes up often sometimes with people I talk to. They ask me about my routine and my habits. And yesterday, I was just talking with my friend, and, in conversation, I basically said, look, I could just work on taking care of myself, and that's a full-time job. Living a healthy lifestyle over a consistent number of years has taught me one thing: that to stay in a healthy place, I could spend all day doing the things necessary just to keep my well-being in order. Being bored? Having time to be bored? No way. No way. Not if you're in a healthy zone, not if you have healthy habits. First half of my life, whether it's drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes, hanging out with the wrong people, having the wrong mindset, I was never, like, quote unquote, a bad person, but just was in bad cycles. Some nights I couldn't sleep. I would go 2-3 days without sleeping, and I would ask mentors, why can't I sleep? Why can't I sleep? Unhealthy, consistent habits. I could wake up, and waking up on time is the first part of self-care. Waking up on time is the first part of showing up to your full-time self-care job. Every day, you should wake up between 5 a.m., 7 a.m. max, including the weekends, including when you have nothing to do. Because waking up on time cultivates a healthy sleeping cycle, which is part of the foundation of self-care. Then when you get up, certainly, have your coffee or do whatever you want to do, your tea, and, you have to you have to spend some time on just, bringing your system up to speed to get ready to deal with the day. So, allocate some time for that, 45 minutes or whatever you want to do. But after that, then you have to start tasks that need to be completed. Whether it's running errands, whether it's job obligations, whether it's going to the gym. And then you have to balance them. Certain time for business, certain time for personal, certain time for creative stuff. Going to the gym's part of it. Doing videos, artwork, business obligations, cultivating healthy relationships, reaching out to friends, family, lovers that, to spend time with them to keep that relationship solid. And taking breaks in between. No naps during the day. No sleeping naps during the day. I mean, that's why people can't sleep too. They take naps. It's very unhealthy. Take breaks. Don't take naps. Just doing those things, if you want to really, be productive, reach out to goals. You could always be busy just doing business obligations. That's part of it. You could always be busy. You could spend hours in the gym as far as, an hour working out, an hour taking a shower, just going to the gym, walking in nature and everything. There's a couple hours there, then taking a break to go get, something healthy to eat. There's time there. Then calling a friend, family, or lover. There's time there. Just that back and forth that all day. Doing your creative things, taking steps closer to your goals, that's a full-time job. Just that whole cycle that I just talked about, that's, if you order that and you spend the proper amount of time and diligence and effort into taking care of your well-being, that in itself is a full-time job. You should never be bored. And I understand the mindset of I'm bored, because I used to have that mindset when I was immature. And what I am telling you, as I mature and as I grow in self-care and taking care of myself, is that should keep you busy. When you have nothing else to do, take care of yourself. Go for a walk. Do productive things for your job. Do productive things for yourself. Do the errands you have to do. Reach out to a friend, family. Not to talk about bullshit either. Talk about healthy, productive conversation. And when the healthy, productive conversation is done and then the conversation gets in a dead zone where you start talking about bullshit, hang up. Say, all right, now it's time to go to the next thing. Time allocation. If you depend on the healthcare system, on doctors to take care of your well-being, you're gonna live a shitty life, babe. And I don't say that harshly. But you go to a doctor's office, you're going to wait an hour and a half just to be seen. You're going to spend 10 minutes with the doctor. He's going to give you a prescription medication, and then he's going to send you off on his way because he's more concerned about his family at home than he is about yours. There's some good men and women doctors. There's some good people in healthcare. In our healthcare system, we're blessed. It's not anything bad. But what I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, no one cares about you more than you. If you think a doctor, if you think a lover, if you think a child, if you think anyone cares about you more than you, you're going to end up depressed. And to some extent, they shouldn't. I mean, you are responsible for you. And you will be the best friend, the best family member, the best parent, the best employee when you take care of you. When you're on your full-time job, when you're in your full-time game of self-care, you're going to be better to your children. You're going to be better to your spouse. You're going to be better to the people you work with. Because when you feel good about you, when you're taking care of yourself, when you're in your full-time job, you're inspired. You're inspired. You're able to deal with the negative people, unproductive people that want to throw shots at you. And you're pushing forward. You're making progress towards your dreams. You're doing your creative things. You're doing your health things. You're pushing forward. Other people are sitting on their ass telling you what you need to do. Because they're not on their full-time job. If you're on your full-time job, you don't even have time to throw shots at anybody else. Because there's so much work for you to do for you. Self-care. Taking care of your well-being should keep you busy all day. If you have a mindset of, I'm bored and I don't know what to do, that's a wake-up call. Get your shit together for yourself, not for anyone else. Because when you take care of you, you can take care of others, you can be a better part of society, and you can be in a better place. Mind, body, and soul. Stay on your full-time job. Self-care is a full-time job. Never forget it. Stay inspired.